This bag, I'm gonna see if I can pronounce it right. Analia, is that right, Patricia?
Yeah, Analia.
Okay, crossbody bag. You can carry this the way that Nadia on the Runway is carrying it, or you can do a full crossbody. We do have this bag in the famous map. Patricia, I bought luggage from your line in the map, and it's the most beautiful, fancy thing. I can't wait to be able to go somewhere again so that I can show off my map luggage. But this is that map, which I know that design, everybody loves it. And I'm gonna give you a tour of this bag too, head to toe, so stay tuned for that. This is $199.95. It is in retail for $229, so we do have a $30 off from retail price. We'll ship it to you for free, and you can take 4 months to pay it off at $49.94 each. Then we have it available in the turquoise tool, and you can see that it is solid. Let me just give you a little turn around the back. See how it's solid in the front and the back, and then it's a specific location for the design. I think that's a beautiful way to do that. We also have it in this great neutral. This is the vintage tan. The vintage tan, again, is the same, where it has the floral vintage tan. It's got the tooling in the front, but when I turn around into the back, it's just that beautiful, look at that leather. That leather is just incredible. And then the last one is the red tool. And I'm down to 3 dozen in the red tool. Let's talk about the leather, Patricia, because I know that's where it begins.
Yeah, I wish I had a hide here, but I don't. This vintage veg tan is a new leather from my 10th anniversary. This is even thicker and more supple than our original veg tan. This leather is full grain. I mean, it's really thick, top grain, and it could never get this kind of embossing. Look at that. It's actually heated and burned a little bit of that leather, and you could never get it if it wasn't a full hide, good quality hide that has those natural oils in the leather. So here you see it afterwards where they're hand burnishing it. You see the hand crafting details. But the heat that they use for that embossing and debossing on that is pretty extreme. So if that was used on a leather that wasn't top grain leather, it would fall apart. It would burn it so bad you wouldn't even use it. So all the ingredients have to be perfect. Everything has to be the best quality. It has to be a brass plate. And we take it with a lot of care. And then the artwork. We've actually developed this artwork that has, I mean, if you just touch those petals, you'll feel the petals. If you touch the leaves, you'll feel the leaves. There's the Floret logo, and that's on our map. That's that vintage map. Actually, I found in Italy in a little shop in Milan, a little periodical shop. That map is over 180 years old. And it shows you all the old countries that were all part of Italy back before the Republic of Italy. So there's the turquoise tooling. I love that too. That one is really special because we really tried to take the inspiration of turquoise jewelry and have that turquoise color with that hand burnishing. See that brown in there? That's all added on top of that turquoise color. So that is that whole finish is handcrafted.
All right, I'm gonna do a tour of the bag. I'm over here where you can see up close. So this is an outside zipper pocket. You can keep your phone, or maybe you're traveling and your passport. I think we're gonna be able to travel pretty soon, who knows? But you know, it's great to have that security because it does zip closed. And then on the front, there's more pockets. So you have that magnetic closure, and that's a big, see, put my hand in there, you see that's a big pocket right there. And this one opens nice and wide. So you're able to, you know, really see everything you have. You've got a zipper for security here, anything you want to keep in there. And that, again, that's a very big pocket. You also have 2 pockets that have ruching that you're able to have deep pockets there. You also have a place where your keys go. This is sort of that dog collar. And if you ever have fumbled for your keys in the dark, all you have to do is feel your way down, pop it up, there are your keys, and then you can close it here, depending on how full it is, by popping this through right here. I've got it down here, I think is where I closed it. But then you've got the crossbody, and let me show you that it is completely adjustable. So you adjust it, everybody's a different height, you know, maybe depending on the coat you're wearing, you can completely adjust it, but you can also leave it on or take it off, because this also has those little guys right here. I think they're called dog leashes, but you can just pop these off, and then you've got your bag that you can hold like this. So that's the tour of the bag. I will take this back with me, but it's that really practical bag that's so beautiful. And this is for those of you who are like, I need a little bit more room in my bag. Over the years, I don't know, I found like the older I get, the more things that I've realized I can't live without. The list started with Kleenex and a credit card, and now it's pretty extensive, Patricia.
Absolutely. And you know, I want to also say that little tab that you had, that is going to be tight at the beginning, and you want it to be, because then while it loosens up, it'll still be very secure, because you want it to keep closed, right? So I just wanted to let you know that, so that when you're using it, have the confidence that that will stay closed. And then you see the 4 studs on each side of those straps holding the strap down. And then you see that twisted rope handles, those handles, so they feel really good grip in your hands. And that is that same craftsmanship that was used almost 100 years ago. So this, again, has got all that old world charm to it, but so functional. I love the size. It's just perfect, isn't it? It's
really is.
Not too big of a tote. It's not a huge thing, but yet it's not too small. It's really that perfect size. And having that slip pocket in the front, how great is that for your face covering, your sanitizer, whatever? Then in the back, you've got that secure long zip, like you said, when we're going to be traveling again, and we will very soon. You're going to have your passport in there, your tickets in there, your phone in there. I mean, you could have your wallet in the back.
All right, update. If you want the red, I have 20 bags. That is it, 20 bags. Oh, now it's down to 15. I have 15 bags in the red. By the way, you have 30 days, $49.94. Get it home. You have 30 days. Put all your stuff in it. I think that when I talk about the size of the bag, I'm going to give you the dimensions. It's 15 inches in the length, 4.5 inches in the width, 10 inches in the height, and the strap drop here, this is a 5-inch handle, but then the strap that comes with it is 21 to 24 inches. This strap right here, completely customizable. Now, if you're somebody that carries around a wheeling suitcase, this will be too small. If you know, or if you're somebody that just puts a credit card in your pocket, this will be too big. But for the rest of us, this is the perfect sweet spot. This is the Goldilocks of sizes for me anyway, because I really need to have this series of things. I always have to have pen and paper with me. I've always have to have, you know, your hand sanitizer, your mask. I always bring a little bit of makeup, and when I say makeup, I mean like lip moisturizer. I also like to have a water bottle with me, like even if it's one of those little small water bottles. Patricia, do you carry one of those?
Yes, or like an umbrella. We're going into March and April, right? Or I should say April, beginning of May.
Right.
Lots of rain, right? So it's great for putting umbrella in there. It's great for like flip-flops or a little bit roll-up, you know, windbreaker. If you're out at the park watching your grandkids or your kids playing soccer or baseball or any of those sports, you know, everything is slowly coming back, but it's coming back. And so you're going to be out in the parks more and all that. So this is a great bag for a mother or a grandmother or just a real active woman. I mean, I lots of times just have my flip-flops in there, right? Or my I always have a water with me, umbrella, not all the time, but I wish I did. But it really will hold a lot of those practical things when you're indoors and outdoors all day long.
Yeah, but it's not this huge bag, you know, where you feel like you're carrying a ginormous tote bag, because I do have things like that when I have to bring like all sorts of clothes to work or something. That's not what this bag is. It's not an overnight bag. It is the bag that is like a practical throughout the day. If you're, you know, a mom, or if you're, you know, when we talk about women, small business owners, Patricia, you are the, the poster woman for that, because this beautiful business, out of your soul, out of your heart, so successful, and we're so lucky to have you as part of our HSN family. The beautiful pieces, each piece is just out of your creativity and out of your soul. And when we own it, people say, "Oh, is that a Patricia Nash?" Because you're a true artist, so you're able to just tell it's coming out of your vision. These amazing bags.
Thank you. I mean, I remember this bag that I was inspired by. Again, it comes from even vintage shops here in the States as well, because we all know we have those great shops here too. But this one actually did still come from Europe. It came from Milan, and I just remember it was much bigger. It was huge. And I loved all that detailing in the way that was just studded strap on there. And I said, that would be so pretty in a better size bag, more of a handbag size, but keeping that same kind of detailing. And so I added that twisted rope handle that we're known for, and added the back zip pocket, which old vintage bags did not have. And, added the crossbody strap, which makes it great because you can wear it as a shoulder bag. You can make it as a crossbody strap. And let's face it, a bag like this map print, a man can carry that bag as well. And if you're one like me, sometimes you want your husband to carry the bag because you're carrying all kinds of other stuff. This is a great.
Yeah, it's a bag where, this is, by the way, when I have my husband carry my bag, I don't really care if he feels like it's uncomfortable. Hundreds with me on that. I'm like, you carry this. The other day he met me when I came home, and I just handed him the bag. I handed him my bag and I said, "Hi." It was like one motion. "Hi, here's my bag," because it's heavy. But I like this bag size also, because honestly, Patricia, the bigger the bag, the more I'll just continue to fill it up. I need a little self-control bag. I need a bag that's really a reasonable size, that's not too big, because I will tell you, the bigger the bag I buy, the more I fill it up, and then it's too much. So this is sort of that perfect sweet spot, not too big, not too small, just the perfect bag for your everyday. And it is big enough to put in, a nice size wallet. We do have these matching wallets. Here it is in the map. The map is like one of my favorites. It's, a signature of Patricia's. And this wallet is just gorgeous. So we do have the wallet available, all leather. You can see this amazing leather where you've got all these compartments, and this is sort of like doubles as like a little clutch bag. It's so gorgeous. So, and there's even a spot in the back. I love it. I love it. So we do have this available, and we've got it in several colors. This is a customer pick, and it is going to be coming up next. We're just going to give you a quick little mention of it. But the map, the turquoise tooled, and then the vintage tan, I'm told, is the most popular in this presentation. So this is, you can't go wrong. Obviously goes with everything. Oh, and the red is now sold out, Rocky? Okay, if you're in the ordering process, you're part of the sellout, so we do not have the red anymore, so this is gone. So let me just tell you about the wallet that we have that goes with it. I do have the red tooled, and then I have the tan tooled, which, by the way, if you get the tan tooled, this would go, if you wanted to